Oh, man.
A tank makes more sense.
I don't think I've been more excited for a draft than this right now, Papa Smithy. Ziggs in the bottom lane for Bang, Katarina in mid for Faker. We've seen his highlight clips making it to the top of Reddit, his 1v2 kills in the mid lane. It will be Poppy picked up for Huni, so not going to see a carry coming out for him. There's already so much damage on the side of SKT. They need a tanky front line, so Huni, the onus is on him, and he takes up the mantle. But now, where do you go? Welcome to Summoner's Rift. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here, SKT, pulling out all the stops. Rengar for Peanut, Faker on Katarina, and the Ziggs for Bang. Quite the oppressive bottom lane, and confusingly enough, Jin still opted into that melee support of Tom Kench. So you have to expect that things are going to be rough for Snowflake. A bit in CS, as you would expect, being a basically melee champion with that Katarina.
Mid party.
Oh boy. It's the game of try to kill Faker. Little path forward, tries to get onto him. They drop the Frozen Tomb. Beautiful. And he gets tossed back. They find the first blood, goes over to Ixu. Nicely done. And now Peanut in a rough spot as Snowflower has wandered his way up to the top. Burns the flash. Root does come out onto Snowflower. That's going to keep Peanut alive, and the Sonic Wave barely not going to connect. But nicely done. Take 3 people to roam down to mid. They come up with the first blood.
Yeah.
They're likely just going to be sitting back, trying to farm him as much as possible. And oh boy, Peanut. He gets found out. Humte jumping in, takes him out quite swiftly with a Dragon's Rage.
Humte's got something about him. He's got some swagger, Achilles.
Yeah, when it shows, and definitely showed it right there. Bang going low. Ooh, Teddy stuck on top of that minefield.
Looking at the Expit was someone who could have kill pressure on Singed. Less of these variables would have to come together for SKT to get ahead. But actually going for the reliable tank in the late game has cost them in the early game pretty dearly.
So who would, I might have to hold that thought actually. Wolf gonna get locked down, flashes away from the Deadly Flourish, but that's gonna be the Ring of Frost connecting from Kuzan, and they find both kills. Big bomb comes out from Bang, trying to find a kill, jumping over the wall, getting away from the W, but Bang's able to finish him off with a Q and an auto attack. Making use of that short fuse passive. Looks like Kuzan might be able to wander his way out. Needs the blast cone over the wall. And yeah, he will be suiciding inside the base of SK Telecom. So nice execute from him. And Jin a really good spot.
That's really well put together there from Jin Poppy was the first one to react, so multiple members had to die, but only one kill Creshper over. This is Kuzan on a champion he has always been strong on. He has always looked like a top Lissandra. And the reason why I especially liked it here is that he could take teleport, and suddenly now the overextended bot lane has to respect 2 teleports. Is it Singed? Is it Lissandra? Suddenly more risky for Ziggs and Zyra to play their games.
Turret damage hasn't been much of a factor for either side. Peanut jumps forward, gets onto Snowflower, lands the stun there, or the root rather, and Snowflower, he's going to have to flash out. You can see Kuzan throwing that Glacial Path back over the wall, but Faker, he's going to go in, pops the Death Blossom, comes up with a kill, Death Lotus rather, and they will take him down. 2 kills picked up as Peanut is able to finish off Kuzan. He throws out the Sonic Wave, would be able to finish off Peanut perhaps, but it's a little bit too risky. Now it's going to be that curtain call coming through. Wolf having to body block these last couple shots. Is able to do so. No bullet bending coming up for Teddy. Gets popped into the minefield. There we go. Flashes away. Will keep himself alive for now. Deadly Flourish to just slow up Bang. But nicely played by Teddy to keep himself alive. But SKT, they're able to pick up 2 more kills.
Yeah, the fall.
Jin slipping up a little bit now. The gold made even by SKT. After that quite nice play. Snowflower, he's going to get rooted up. They want to go in. Peanut jumping in. Great health. He does come through. Snowflower alive for the time being, but Peanut is able to finish him off. Bang, running for his life. Jukes out on the Deadly Flourish. The root comes through into Ote. Bang, he doesn't go down, and they pick up the kill. A double kill for Peanut. Throws out the ultimate to clear out the wave. Can they get a push on the tower? We'll have to wait and see, but my God, Bang played that to a T.
And just here, apparently, you're right, that is a new adaptation. I noticed it as well. It seemed extra risky just because they were losing the early game and they're not buying early power.
Uh-oh, Peanut.
This is risky for Peanut.
Oh, boy. Now he's going to get locked down. Frozen Tombs comes out. Not going to be able to live.
He even had the...
will finish him off. Faker, he goes for it. Throws out the Death Lotus. Gets a lot of damage on the Oopty. Falls him over the wall with the Blast Cone. The Ignite is ticking. Throws out the Bouncing Blade. Finishes him off. Nicely played by Faker. And now the roam down from Huni. Wolf joining the squad. They take down Kuzan, and things are just starting to unravel ever so steadily for Janair.
And you can instantly see how the experience for Faker has put into benefit. Bang in the bot lane, though.
Oh, yeah, he's going to knock him back with the Satchel Charge, throws out the ultimate, flashes to the other side, and here comes Huni, knocks two up with the Keeper's Verdict. Devour coming through from Snowflower onto Ixu, but Wolf is on the roam down. Going to try to lock them up with roots, flashes forward, finds Ixu, the exhaust comes out, throws out a massive ultimate, will pop him up, stun into the wall on Teddy by Huni. Faker coming around the backside. Can he get the tumble? No, he won't. The kill goes over to Bang, but that's 3 more picked up for SKT. Plus the first brick gold coming through. They have blown this game wide open in a matter of minutes.
Janair had the lid. Ziggs trying to fish for something here.
Faker juice back. Teddy not going to get rooted up. Taking that much damage. Curveball's opened up, and here comes the rest of Janair. Root does land on the Teleport coming through from Rudy right into the thick of things. Ixu getting locked up, and Bang finds the first kill. He will go down, throws out the bomb, only gets a little bit of damage on the Snowflower. Umti comes up with a double kill, exits down through the jungle of SK Telecom, and I think they just have to peel back. Several members of Janair are low, but without Bang, without Wolf, it's going to be risky. Huni, he's willing to take that risk. Keeper's Verdict not going to connect, but Faker goes forward, finds a kill, takes out the Jin. Can he find a kill on the Umti? Jumps back over the wall with the Shun Bow, keeps himself alive for now. Snowflower now in a really rough spot, pops the shield, but it's just not going to be enough. The Bouncing Blade from Faker will pick up yet another one, a near ace for SK Telecom over Janair, 14-8 on the board, and you have to think that the turret's going to be going down as well.
Faker's first ever competitive game on Katarina didn't start off the best, got first blooded, but suddenly those kills come a-rolling, Achilles.
Oh.
Janair going to try and recommit here.
They're not done yet, but 3 members are still dead. Ixu coming in, a bit overzealous by him. Kuzan was there to back him up, but didn't even have the Frozen Tomb. So burns out the teleport, and that's just going to give an earlier advantage over to Huni.
Yeah, not sure about the shock call there. They didn't have the damage realistically take someone down. We're going to see the replay. Given where the game was at, this went pretty well for Janair. Ixu sidesteps the root, able to get in the back line. They kill Bang early. It's a 1-for-1 with Singe. And then a second kill goes down. You're like, all right, Janair got this. Important thing to note is that Teddy, full health, free hitting, doing just fine. At this point, Janair have won the fight. It's SKT who make the smart play. Teddy stands next to a wall, gets slammed in, gets chunked out, and Faker, even without ult, has enough damage to take him down. Teddy alive
gorgeous.
and Teddy dead. That's the difference in a won and lost team fight for Janair Green Wings. And very opportunistic from Huni, but he was the real star of that fight.
Oh, for sure. I mean, we could very well see Huni coming up with yet another MVP. Bang, though, all by himself in the top lane, throws out the bomb. He's just going to tickle these members of Janair, and he will go down quite swiftly. Teddy able to find the kill, so just a little bit of overextension there
Really
from
sure
Bang.
How he didn't catch any of the Janair members. Give those ideas.
Okay, I can call him Riot Games.
Okay.
All right. I was being unfair. Faker going in as the Death Lotus gets Teddy down to about half HP, dodges out on the Sonic Wave and the Deadly Flourish. He's going to get caught by those curve call shots, but Teddy, he's low. Here comes Peanut in underneath the turret. Doesn't matter if he's exhausted, still comes up with the kill. The turret is going to go down. Bang finishes that one off quite swiftly. Meanwhile, Huni splitting in the bot, going to be looking for a tier 2.
Yeah, the moment
up the lane and keep himself safe.
But map pressure exclusively on the side of SKT.
Yep. Oh, MT throws out the Dragon's Rage to try to knock Huni away. He's able to dash over on the Snowflower to keep himself alive, but he will no longer be able to contest around that Dragon. So that'll just be handed off to SK Telecom. They'll put a second one on the board. Oh, Bang! Umti recalling on top of a ward. Maybe shopping, wasn't really paying attention there. Gets sniped out by the Ziggs.
Power of deep vision, Achilles. Gets you those kills, Bang.
Look at that stone.
Nonchalant, the frustration
Stone cold killer.
On the side of Umti. Better, or like SKT starting slowly.
I mean, that was actually summer last year, so.
This was definitely
This
is definitely a time when you'd be like, okay, put in Huni and Peanut, they're really good, but who knows how it works 5v5. The word from Scrims is it worked pretty damn well. And we're seeing it on the Rift, and it looks pretty good here too.
Yep. Well, that bomb not going to connect from Bang. Iksu has come in with the teleport. Putting his way through. Doesn't really have a target to go for. It might just have to run back down the lane, get stunned into the wall. Huni up in the front line, going to be tanking up. Peanut, he goes in, tries to get the assassination into the Kuzan. Won't be able to find it. But Faker is able to finish off the Singed. Nicely done. Peanut makes it out with his life as well. Curtain call. Comes out from Teddy. Can he find anyone, though? Bang is perfectly comfortable to sit in the front line and take up the shots.
Looking for a flash ult.
Oh, that's going to be the root coming in into the stun. Snowflower is there for the Devour to keep the Jhin alive. He barely escapes with his own life. So far, just one kill picked up, plus the tier 2 tower. SKT, how far do they want to push this? Looks like it's going to be right there. See, of course, not going to go in on that Sonic Wave, just dashes to the side. But SK Telecom, they got what they wanted, priority of the mid and top lane, and that's going to just make taking Baron even easier.
The margins are pretty slim. Not telling you the fat has been trimmed here.
Oh boy, flash forward on the Snowflower. They take him out before he can use the Great Health Shield. And Bang picks up yet another one, 6, 2, and 5 on the Ziggs. Been having a pretty good performance for Ziggs' debut in the bottom lane in LCK. And bomb thrown out. Teddy loses about half of his HP. He'll be all right, however. Huni coming over the wall, stuns in onto Umti. Can they take him out? Tries to get through the base gate, but just can't do it. Huni finishes him off. And SKT, they sweep through the jungle, get rid of pretty much all of the vision of Jhin Air. But they say, screw it, let's not even go for the Baron. Let's come straight down the mid lane and try to take out Iksu.
Feeling the full brunt of the gold lead. It's 12,000 gold lead for SKT. They don't really have Baron damage, but just the extra gold they have and a bit of time, they'll be able to take it down. Can always turn around for a pick.
Yep, and Jhin Air, they have to know that this is happening, but they don't have a smite available for another 10 seconds on the recall. And then MT would still have to run his way over. Teddy trying to get the steal desperately with some of these shots, or at least whittle down SKT, but to no avail. Peanut smites it out, goes over to them, and you have to expect it. That was the final tool that SKT needed to finish off Jhin Air. Poke out where they can. Maybe get some hits in onto the turret with Bang if he can walk up.
I mean, Ziggs just throws down.
Yes.
Ziggs just throws down the ultimate.
The turret's at 30%.
Katarina can posture forward. Even if the turret was being better defended, you just throw down an ult and suddenly everyone's in range of Katarina, so...
Goodbye.
Burst and a resetting assassin is always best friends forever.
That is just filthy damage. Kuzan, is he looking for a TP spot? Looks like he might be.
Oh, Faker goes home.
He's sitting inside the base. Peanut, he's going to get kicked in. Flashes away, but it's not enough. Gets taken down. Teddy finds the kill. Bang not going to get rooted by the deadly flourish. No one had touched him before that moment. So he'll be all right. Fourth and final shot comes in. Not going to connect. And now Kuzan has come in with the teleport. Exhaust comes down immediately onto him. Bang flashing over the wall, but it's not enough. Is able to actually pick up the kill in the end to get rid of the Lysandra. But SKT losing several members, 3 going down. Huni trying to finish off Iksu as best as he can, will be able to do so in the end. Faker not jumping over the wall. The chase onto Umti. And Huni, he's just going to keep the wave moving, try to be as much of a nuisance as possible. Pretty unkillable on the Poppy at the moment. But a little bit of sloppiness there from SKT. Maybe some just disjointed communication as Faker went with the recall.
I mean, Faker basically recalled in vision as there were still pick tools available for Jhin Air, so definitely something that you expect to be ironed out. There's not going to be much on the VOD that Como and Rapidstyle have to walk through, but that was certainly atypical. Exactly, it's pretty straightforward. Just don't do that. But
Oh, Faker has to pop the Zonia Sonic Wave. Won't connect because of it. He gets devoured by Snowflower. Gets popped by Teddy. Taking him out with that shot. Now Huni, far forward, gonna have to run out here. Nice deny on the resonating strike. Looks like he might be okay. No, the flash forward Snowflower. They really want to kill him, or at least get rid of that Guardian Angel. Huni almost takes out Umti, and now here comes Peanut. A telltale sign as you hear the Rengar go into the ultimate. Gets a little bit of damage in, a smattering of it, but can't find a kill. But it's enough to keep Huni alive to make sure he doesn't lose that Guardian Angel.
If we know, probably people will learn probably at this point not to recall on wards, so no assassination from Bang that time.
This big knock up with the Keeper's Verdict. Bomb from Bang will get a little bit of damage in. He's going to finish off that turret. Now the inhibitor will be in their eyes. Iksu getting stunned into the wall. Snowflower comes in with a Devour to keep him alive. Kuzan has to dash back with the Glacial Path. Different calls opened up. Faker and Wolf are both low. If they get hit by these shots, they will go down. Fourth and final shot comes through. Oh, barely outraged by Faker. So will not fall. The inhibitor goes down, and SKT continue to bleed Jin Air dry. Ixu, even to the back line with a teleport, has to think better of that one. Pops the Righteous Glory.
He's just being annoying.
And yeah, they might be being annoying to his own teammates at this point. Why did you teleport? He's going to get rooted, stunned to the wall. Popped up into the air by the Zyra, and it looks like he's going to go down. So Ixu trying to be a nuisance, but it's just causing harm to Jin Air in the end.
Always a fine line between proxying a Singed and just feeding. Ixu had some pretty good moves in the early game, but maybe the ladder is creeping in a little bit here. If you could just waste time and get out, then sure, you buy time for Kuzan and the others to wave clear, but when your front line is dead, goodbye another turret.
Oh boy. Oh, nice devour just in time by Snowflower. Stop that. Execute coming through by Bang, but that's all three inhibitors dead. And just take a look at how quickly Bang will be able to knock down these inhib turrets if he can just get that auto attack in. Hasn't walked up to it yet, waiting for that mid lane wave to crash. But SKT, this is looking like the end of the series for them. Third call opened up, Kuzan goes in, locks down, Bang, will he go down? Big shield coming out from that lock-in. Gets popped, one more hit, will do it. Teddy is able to finish him off with that fourth and final front shot. Faker going into the Death Lotus, doesn't get a whole lot done. Whittles down a couple members, but still not enough.
Yeah, there's the helicopter just to end things off, but see, you were talking about Ziggs reaching for that auto attack. Doesn't have the longest auto attack range. Good pick options by Jin Air, take him out, so
Needs
breathing
a rapid
room.
fire cannon.
I mean, honestly, there are worse 6 items in that kind of a situation, but once again, a bit of a reprieve for Jin Air, but probably not going to change the texture of the game at all.
Yeah, it's not looking good. Now 3 dragons here for SK Telecom. The Elder Drake spawn. Baron getting ready to come up in just 5 seconds. Jin Air, they're going to start this one, but SKT, they're waiting in the wings. This is the Hail Mary play coming through from them. Peanut jumping onto Kuzan, almost takes him out. He holds onto the Frozen Tomb. Using some restraint there. Huni going into the pit. Elder Drake down to about half HP. Bang now coming up. Can he get in range to at least throw out a bomb? Maybe get some damage onto the members of Jin Air. You can see Kuzan going with the recall. Has the TP available. Who is going to end up with this Elder Drake? Looks like it might be SKT if they don't want to just push in and try to come up with a kill. And he gets popped up, gets taken out. Double kill coming through for Peanut. The bomb from Bang is going to go wide as everybody's already dead. The Elder Dragon taken out. And SK Telecom, they are set to win this game. Nexus turrets almost gone. The last one barely standing.
Yeah, Jin Air didn't have anywhere good to fight. They tried to fight at Elder Drake. Now their base being completely crushed. Last turret's going to fall soon, and maybe some members as well.
Yep, Faker just going to pad the KDA, takes out Snowflower. The Nexus is exposed. They will work their way through them, and there we have it. It's Swift 2-0. Oh, not so Swift 2-0 coming through for SKT, rather. 40 minutes and 45 for both games, but a bit of a slaughter in the second one. But still, Jin Air showing some prowess in the beginning of the game, but they let it slip through their fingers. If they had played that way against a lesser team than SKT, they very well could walk away with a win, but SKT, doesn't matter what members are on this team, seems like they will always be dominant as long as Faker's there.
And that's kind of
his champion pool can go, as we only got to see the Lee Sin from him, but we'll take a look at who our MVP for Game 2 is.
Who's this guy?
And it's Faker. Of course, 56% kill contribution. That'll be his first MVP. A great way to kick off the season for both he and Huni. And a 7.0 KDA, 8-2 and 5, or 8-2 and 6 rather. I'm a little bit blind on that Katarina.
It didn't start off well, but we've all played solo queue. We know how the old story goes. Any kills come in, and the cascading effect from there is impressive. I thought Snowflower would get out of this one, but Faker's super committed. Got a couple of kills from it, and from there, Faker ran away with the game. The chaos that was kind of absent in the early game where Jin Air got that first kill. We saw the Lee Sin solo kill Rengar, and we're like, okay, maybe Jin Air can stop the snowball. Faker was so smart here, advancing towards the side of the blast cone to join Umti. Knew his damage output, put out the ignite. Faker always a couple of steps ahead. I think it was Mad Life at All-Star who said that Faker would celebrate a kill 5 seconds before he actually got the kill credit because he saw the mistake and he knew how the next 5 seconds would play out. And guess what? there's playing chess with some champions, and there's being able to play chess with Katarina, because if you see fights 5 seconds ahead as Katarina, everyone dies.
I mean, at that point, you're just seeing the world in slow motion. You know exactly what's going to happen, how things are going to play out. Faker, of course, just showing that he is completely on a whole other level compared to everybody else, as we have known for years and years, and it doesn't look like that's going to change anytime soon.
And Peanut.
And
No
Peanut.
slouch either. Sure, he might have died early, but it's the use of the ultimate, just like Twisted Fate when you have these really map-impacting ultimates. Every single ult he used, he got a kill, he got an assist. It was a big part in the game, so again, things to fix, but on the whole, very impressive from SKT T1.